And we are live from Kiwanis Ice Arena here in Saugerties. One last time, for old time's sake, it's the NYSAHA Finals here today. The Bulls and the Chiefs, they won their earlier games. And Brody Dixon, Patrick Ryan, the netminders in both those lineups, they'll be back in the lineup, and been a lot of action for these two as of late. Good news for EI as well. Evan LaFata back in the lineup after an official review process. He was cleared to play today, so would have been a shame for him to miss this game, and glad it worked out for him. And getting set here for the opening draw. Pepe versus Arnone, and we're underway. Jack's listening alongside Travis Quigley. Travis, what are you looking for this matchup?
Big game, most important game of the season for both these teams. Said it a couple times. Bulls looking to do the double. Chiefs trying to spoil the party. I'm expecting a really tight game between these two here.
Ryan and Natra entering the zone. Throws a pass out all the way to the point. Shot from LJ Lena. Luke LaFata on the rebound. It's kicked free. Loose. And then a shot off the outside of the pipe. Still free. Chiefs pressing early. And Natra to the slot. Pepe shot. Stopped by Ryan. Luke LaFata. Another stop by Ryan. East Islip has 6 shots on goal. 40 seconds have elapsed.
Great start on that opening shift from the East Islip Chiefs, coming out ready to play in this one. Flurry of chances early on.
And the draw is won back by Dorico Lakowitz. Over to Guglielmo, pass, ricochets off the boards, but Ivers can't find Dolson. Landrigan. Pitchforking it into zone. Bulls looking for it. LJ Lena up the board. CJ Guglielmo pinching in. And Adam Lakowitz can't hold it at the line, but Bulls are able to chip it back into the zone. They'll check up and chase. Brian Slattery over to LJ Lena. East Islip with possession, heading up ice. Thomas Ivers enters and whistled here for offsides. Shane Reedy, Max Campo, Timmy Solito out now for the Bulls. Matching up against the Evan LaFata line of Alex Torino and Luke Walter, and Reedy won the draw back, now pushing up ice. LaFata makes the lead pass. Campo's shot paddled out. Bulls looking to get to work on the cycle. Lawler can't get the clear. Puck comes into neutral. Guglielmo tried to spin away from pressure. LaFata knocks it free. A shot from Godbout goes off the wall, and now Max Campo looking for a clear. Lakowitz now resetting. Lost the handle. Godbout can't get to it. Evan LaFata with a check in the corner trying to knock that one free, and Ryan Anatra collects now. Jack McGarry coming in. Shot, save, rebound, Anatra looking to tuck it in, wrap around, no! Lakowitz gets it up, Reedy gets it out. Bulls have to reset as it's chipped back in. 8 shots for the Chiefs so far here. And a goose egg for the Bulls. Bobby Treitz across, Solito chipping that one in, goes for the change. Bulls get their first line back out there, trying to find some momentum here. Luke LaFata cross ice, ends up in the Bulls zone. Ray Sherwood, D to D. Cantalupo has it taken away. Pepe chips into the opposite corner. Bobby Treitz flips it up ice. Michael Arnone across. Jackson Cantalupo skates into it off the wall. Entering. Shot. And a stop by Brody Dixon. Arnone versus Pepe. Bulls win the draw forward. Pass comes to the point. Shot from Sherwood, turned aside by Dixon. Puck is free. And EI getting a clear. They have a chance with numbers. Walking in, Pepe. Forehand, backhand, no! Ryan with the stop.
Chiefs are buzzing here early on, Jack.
And the face-off will come to the right of Ryan.
Patrick Ryan's been solid as well early on here.
Dorico wins it back. David Wetzel, D2D of RJ Pfister, and outlet to Barham, enters, pulls up towards the front. Dixon gets a quick cover. It'll be an offensive zone draw for for the Bulls. Face-off one back by Dorico. RJ Pfister tried to keep it in, but Jack Dolson heading the other way. Pass across. Thomas Ivers towards the front. It's poked away. Dorico steers it into the corner to Barham. Landrigan collects. Bulls on the offensive, EI. Marizito can't collect the pass. Gets it back. Hands off to Ivers. Pfister. He knocks the EI forward off the puck, and it's going to be a penalty here going against RJ Pfister.
Tripping the call, and for an East Islip offense that's already been buzzing just 4 minutes into this one. Really big opportunity early on with a power play here. Let's see what they can do with this man advantage opportunity. Like I always say, always starts with a face-off win.
Chance to really take control of this game. Luke Lafata matched up versus Victor Dorico in the dot. Lafata wins it back to Anatra. Ivers at the point. Shot went off Lakowitz's skate and greened off the back of the net. Luke Lafata collecting. Battling with Lakowitz. Arnone tied up. Now Lakowitz fires it up, but not all the way down. Thomas Ivers recollects in the neutral zone. Enters. Backhand pass. Marizito looking for a shot. Over to Ryan Anatra. Spinning. Walks in, pass across. Shot! It goes wide. Ivers at the point. Walking the line. Anatra. Saucers it over to Pepe. Shot. Punched out by Ryan. Marizito. His pass is deflected, and Dorico battling with Pepe, but EI recovers. Looking up ice now, entering the zone. Drops it off at the point. Thomas Ivers. Walking in to the slot. Can't get the shot off. CJ Guglielmo fires it out of the zone. Bulls get it clear. 43 seconds remaining on the EI power play. Re-entering. It's thrown around the wall. David Wetzel looking for a clear, and now comes CJ Guglielmo. EI turnover in transition. Gavin Barham trying to push that one up ice. Has some luck, and now another turnover force beneath the goal line. EI gets it back. Pass towards Ivers. That one was poked away, and 5 seconds remaining on the Chiefs' power play. Ivers enters. Backhand feed across. Slattery shot. Redirected over the glove of Ryan. Pass towards the front from Ivers. Ends up being deflected, and then another one off the wall. Sherwood recollects. Pitching that one down, and LJ Lena gets a piece of it. Brendan Landrigan Trying to collect his speed in the neutral zone. Moved it along. Gavin Verum to the outside. Cutting back in shot. Comes across. Rebound. Saved by Dixon. Another shot. And he sails over the net. Pinballs around the wall. Ray Sherwood holding it in. Landrigan beneath the goal line. EI comes away with it. This one trickles towards the net. Ray Sherwood under pressure from Evan Lafata, reversing it. Timmy Salido poking it out, heading up ice. Walks in, looking for a shot, won't find it. And now heading the other way, resetting EI's Jack Dolson. Shot towards the net is redirected. Off the wall, it's Timmy Salido. Head manning it to Shane Reedy. JP D'Alessandro on the forecheck. EI chips it in. David Wetzel will chase. It comes out towards the slot, paddled away, but Evan Lafata recovers, still loose. Shane Reedy gets the clear. JP D'Alessandro towards the slot. He picked up by Evan Lafata, galloping up ice, and dumps in, goes for a change. Adam Lakowitz fires the cross-ice feed, rolls on by Salido. On the forecheck now, Bobby Trites looking to force a turnover. Salido tried to dump it in, gets a change. EI with possession. Moving it right to left. Anatra now enters. Shot shoulder to side by Ryan. Another shot from Lafata, glancing off the glass, remains in play. Adam Lakowitz pushing. Jackson Camlupo enters, drags to the outside, curls away towards the front. Bobby Trites loose. Both teams looking for it. Camlupo found it in the corner. Luke Lafata looking for a clear. It's held in initially, but second effort. Anthony Pepe coming in. Slides across. Ryan Anatra. It's poked away. A big defensive stop from the Bulls. And head the other way. It's Jackson Cantalupo. Sending it towards the front. Puck comes up. Not out of the zone. Arnone chipping it in. Cantalupo on the attack. Arnone taken down. Lost the puck. LJ Lena off the wall. Dishing it cross ice to Ryan Anatra, who flips it in. RJ Pfister with possession. Carries it. Fires it, turned aside by Dixon. Thomas Ivers now. Looking cross ice, wants Marizito, who slipped behind the defense. RJ Pfister intercepts that one. Chipped in by DeRico. LJ Lena looking down the ice. Jack Dolson can't find Ivers. Bulls re-enter. And David Wetzel curling in the corner, sent towards the slot, that's redirected, now comes out of the zone. RJ Pfister with it. Over to Landrigan, ahead for DeRico. Walking in, backhand pass, can't find the shot, it was Barham driving towards the net. DeRico gloved that one down. Bulls pressing here, but EI forces a change possession. Brian Slattery enters. Now Thomas Ivers with it. RJ Pfister off the wall. Gavin Barham enters, pulls up, drags through the legs, carries beneath the goal line, hands it off in the corner. Back towards the slot, no one there for the Bulls. EI looking for a clear. It's Alex Carino who gets it out. And Ray Sherwood sends it the other way. Now Landrigan steps in, fires, and stopped by the Chiefs.
Over half this period gone, and Bulls starting to even things back up here in the shot department. But Chiefs offense has still been pretty prevalent.
Evan Lafata heading up ice. Ray Sherwood trying to pitch that one out of the zone. He does, and McGarry collects. Sends it back up, but plays broken up by Ray Sherwood off the wall. Chipping it in. Jack McGarry touches up, and it's delayed penalty. Looks like Ryan was heading to the bench. And we're going to see what the call is for.
Bulls already 1 for 1 on their penalty kill, and now going to get an opportunity here on the power play, tripping the call.
Jack McGarry to the box.
Chiefs down here. Let's see what their PK can do in this first attempt.
LJ Lena has possession off the draw, but Jackson Cantalupo shot, saved by Dixon. Face off is won by EI. Bulls on the defensive. David Wetzel to RJ Pfister. Trying to center it. Ends up pulling up along the left wing wall before continuing on his way. Poked away from him, and now comes out to the point. David Wetzel to the half wall. Shot, save, rebound is covered by Dixon. Face off, one forward. Landrigan carrying it around. Look to tuck it in, and looks like we get... Bulls say it's a goal. EI disagrees. Officials pointing there, and...
See if we could catch it on a replay. Jack behind the net cam. Tough to tell. A lot of bodies in the blue paint. Don't see it over the line. Ref's right on top of it as well, so trust their judgment. Stays 0-0.
Bulls holding it in. EI pressuring. Luke Lafata with it. Now Ryan Anoptra heading up ice. Comes to Jackson Cantalupo. Picking up speed, entering the zone. Throws on the brakes. Shot towards the front, ends up caroming around the wall. RJ Pfister's pass off the skate of Anatra. And now Bulls have to regroup. David Wetzel to Cantalupo.
Bulls just having a little difficulty right now getting into the setup that they like.
And Cantalupo's shot from an off angle. EI recollects. Looks to fire it down. They got a piece of it, but it's high, so. Face off in the Bulls zone.
Gonna have to win the face-off here, Jack, and get up the ice quick if you want to capitalize on this power play.
DeRico wins it back. Guglielmo moving it into the opposite corner. DeRico to Campo, trying to get the clear. Ivers got a piece of it. EI with possession, gonna try and let this power play wind down. LJ Lena firing it into the Bulls zone. That'll do it. Bulls. Gavin Barham deflecting that one in. Brian Slattery looking for it. Puck comes up. Now to the zone. Entering Anthony Marizito's shot. Paddled into the netting. We get a whistle. .333 left to go here. First period. Shots are pretty even here. 12-11. In favor currently of the Chiefs, but after getting a lot of pucks on net early, the Bulls have responded. CJ Guglielmo looks to send it up ice. They tried to play it, ends up on net. Brody Dixon with the cover. Shane Reedy versus Anthony Pepe. Face off one back by EI. They're looking for a clear. And they won't. Oh, they just get it out of the zone. Bulls now looking to reset. CJ Guglielmo off the wall. Timmy Salito on the forechip. Dave P. D'Alessandro as well. Now on the attack. Shot off the blocker. Comes out along the half wall. Notcher towards the front. EI looking to press here. Bulls trying to head the other way, and Natra comes back in. Sent across, and Guillermo. Deflecting that one in was Reedy. Now Natra. To Pepe. Fires. Punched out again by Bulls netminder. RJ Pfister to Timmy Salito, who sends it into the stands, and face-off will come to the left of Ryan, right wing for EI.
And a lucky fan got a souvenir there, Jack.
I thought I saw him throw it back on the ice.
Could have had a game puck, a New York State championship game puck.
Could have, would have, should have, and Evan LaFada sending it towards the front on the line with Luke LaFada and Alex Carino currently. And Brody Dixon backhanding it to LJ Lena. Moved on ahead for Luke LaFada, who chips it in. Pass from Pfister goes awry. The Chiefs hold the zone, comes back to Luke LaFada. Jackson Cantalupo curling, cutting up center, picking up speed. Enters, throws on the brakes. Drops it off for RJ Pfister. Ahead. Arnone shielding. Pass is deflected. Puck leaves the zone. David Wetzel entering. Takes a hit, but Bulls maintain possession. Walking in, shot. Pinballs around the wall. Wetzel sweeping it ahead. Schreitz trying to do the same. Comes back to the Bulls captain. EI looking to ladle that one out, and they do. Trickles out, and no icing on the play. Chiefs get a partial change. David Wetzel over to Jackson Cantalupo. Gets it back from Bobby Schreitz on a give-and-go shot. Rebound is free. 50 seconds remaining in the period. Chiefs, Ryan Anacha with possession. Pulls up, drops it off. Shot blocked. Ivers to the front, loose. And another save by Patrick Ryan. Ryan Anacha in disbelief.
Yeah, you saw hands on the head there. Really nice play. Good puck movement from the Chiefs. And a lot of traffic in front of Patrick Ryan there. You got to give him a lot of credit for finding a way to make that stop. Getting the chest in the way and taking that whistle.
Tirico versus Pepe in the dot. One forward by EI. Bulls, CJ Guglielmo. Pitching that one out. Ends up going all the way down. It'll be deja vu all over again in the left wing dot. Face off. Won by the Bulls, but EI forces a turnover. Guglielmo off the wall. Both teams looking for it. Pepe on the forecheck against Tirico. Landry going to head. Barham takes a hit. EI delayed offsides here for the Bulls, and that'll do it for the first period.
Both teams going to head to their respective benches here. Have a conversation. No goals scored in that period. Shots fairly even. 14 for the East Islip Chiefs and 13 for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Brody Dixon, Patrick Ryan, having solid games so far. And it's going to be interesting as this one heads towards the finish, as this is the second game of the day for both these sides and not much of a break for them, about 4-6 hours for each. So going to be difficult as this goes on, especially going to start to wear on the legs for the skaters, for both goaltenders in the creases. But like I said in the pregame, Jack, this is going to be a really tight game. I expect it to be one goal. That's going to really settle it. You know, playoff hockey, Smithtown Hauppauge, they want to be Suffolk County champions and state champions. East Islip not content after finishing in first place in the regular season in the Suffolk County League, and they would love the opportunity to call themselves state champions following the completion of this one.
And, you know, you mentioned the fact that all these players are in their second game. Well, there's one player on East Islip that's not entirely true for. Evan Lafada, as we mentioned, he got tossed on that 5-minute major, obviously. League looked back, officials looked back, determined that he should be eligible for this game. And he had a lot of rest. He got tossed in the first period. EI still moved on. So do you think they maybe turn to him? A couple more packages heading into the second and third?
As long as he shows that he's got the fresh legs, I don't see why not. That's what it's going to really come down to. Who's got the fresher legs and who's able to give just a little bit more. You know, both these teams want it, but who wants it just a little bit more? That's who's going to be the winner in this one.
Well, we've seen a lot of sophomores making impact in this tournament, but right now, Gavin Barham enters, fires from the outside, pinballed around the wall, held in, and comes out. EI heading the other way. TJ Guglielmo looking for a clear. Brian Slattery picking it off. Fires it. Shot. They score! Thomas Ivers with the redirect. Officials discussing.
Looks like it's not going to be a goal. High stick the call. We're going to take a look at this replay while we have a chance. See if we can conclude.
Well, we actually can't conclude anything, but oh yeah, 100%.
I thought you just said we can't conclude anything.
Well, I just wouldn't use the word. Like, what if it was really close and we couldn't tell? Then we would have had to lie.
Good opportunity for the Chiefs, though. I mean, again, a hot start for them to start the period. We saw that in the first period, the first 40 seconds. They had the puck. Like you said, Jack, they got 6 shots in 40 seconds to start the period, so another quick start from them. Of course, faceoff comes down with the high stick, but see how they respond.
RJ Pfister's shot blocked. Joking, of course, about the lying part, but nonetheless, David Wetzel at the line holding it in. Michael Arnone beneath the goal line. It came down because of the high sticking.
Nice block there by Anatra to get the puck out of the zone.
Arnone on the retrieval. Dumps it back in. LJ Lena pressured, escapes. Some nifty moves there, and now Luke Lafada off the wall. RJ Pfister breaks the play up. EI trying to feed Ryan Anatra. No such luck that time. Walking in now, it's David Wetzel enters. It's paddled aside by Dixon, and now the Bulls dump it back in off a clear. Brian Slattery, Luke Lafada, Anthony Pepe dumping it in for EI. Ryan Anatra on the chase. Bulls now looking for a zone exit after EI enter their zone, and they get it, but Chiefs have possession, at least momentarily. Arnone resetting to Wetzel. Moves it along. Anatra forcing a turnover now. Coming in, shot, gloved by Ryan. And the draw ends up being won by the Bulls. They get the zone exit. Can't enter. Shane Reedy backhanding it in. Timmy Salido has to check up. Now Chiefs resetting. Puck comes out of the zone. Landrigan to Salido. Correction, D'Alessandro, my apologies. Evan LaFata carrying it around his own net. Flipping it out into neutral, but Bulls recover. Send it in on net. Dixon comes out to play it. Now Alex Carino can't get the clear. D'Alessandro towards the front. Dixon can't recover and round that rebound. Bulls have a chance to make something happen here. Shane Reedy has it poked away. Lakowitz across, off the wall. Puck leaves the zone. Trying to fire it in there was Guillermo. Now Alex Carino heading the other way. Shot ricochets off the wall. Bulls looking to turn and press. It's flipped cross ice. Entering it, Salido towards the front. Rebound kicks out, and Bulls trying to create some pressure here, but EI gets the clear. Thomas Ivers slipped behind the fence. Pass won't make its way all the way out to him, and looks like they're gesturing on the face-off. Evan LaFata and Salido battling for it there. Definitely feels like we've seen EI roll out some different line combinations more and more as this game goes on.
Yeah, and I think it could be something like you mentioned, just fresh legs, trying to find the right combo. This is the biggest game of the season for both teams, you know?
The Bulls chipping it in. Slattery backhanding it up. Marizito sending it down. Past McGrame. Sherwood will chase. Off the wall. Comes to Landrigan, who flips that one in. Settled by EI. Turnover. Looking for a wraparound. DeRico sends it across the blue paint. Sherwood escaping pressure. Looking for a shot. DeRico couldn't get the stick on it. Dixon makes the save, battling now in the corner of Lena. It's DeRico. Thomas Ivers looking for the clear. Off the wall, Jack Dolson. Sherwood races back. Gets a piece of that shot. It was deflected, I believe, but Ryan made the stop.
That was a really nice chip off the wall on that breakout by Thomas Ivers. Must have done pretty good in geometry class. I did not, but good stuff right there, leading to that 2-on-1. And then, good job. I wasn't sure who the Bulls defenseman was. I believe it might have been Lakowitz, but keeping the shooter on the outside of the dots there, which made the save a lot easier for Patrick Ryan.
On that shift, it was Sherwood and McGrame.
So one of those two, excellent job keeping the shooter outside there. Made your goalie's life real easy.
EI now in transition. Jackson Cantalupo forcing a turnover, walking in, shot. Pinballs around the wall. Bulls have to chip it back in. Cantalupo deemed off sides and made a great effort to get on sides. Officials on ice have a better view than us, so they made the call they determined was correct. Face-off will come to center.
Jack, just want to point out, really solid crowd here for these two teams in the state championship. Love seeing all the support.
And right now, Jackson Cantalupo with it, trying to show the Bulls crowd a title. Held in. Michael Arnone. Pass intended for Cantalupo, trying to one-hand to pass Lena. Luke LaFata just ladles that one out of the zone and goes D to D, and Trites now flipping it in. On the forecheck, it's Arnone, but the EI defender escapes, heading up ice. And dumps it in. David Wetzel reversing to the other side. Jackson Cantalupo has it poked away, looking to get it back. And now deflected again, comes out in the neutral zone. Jackson Cantalupo on the forecheck, trying to force a turnover. Puck comes to David Wetzel on a pass off the wall that was made by EI. Now RJ Pfister shot. It's gloved by Brody Dixon. 11:31 remaining, and Travis, I think the Bulls actually leading shots for the first time this game now.
Yep, 17-16 at this point, and after the Chiefs had a pretty hot start to the second period, it's the Bulls who have taken over the last couple of minutes.
Dorico in the dot matched up against Dolson, and Dorico wins it forward, sends it off the inboards. Landrigan collects, backhands it towards the slot. No one home for the Bulls. Puck comes out of the zone. Now Lakowitz walking in. Pulls up, fires. A nice move there from the Bulls defenseman. He's sent towards the slot again. It's poked up, but not out. It's held in by Guglielmo. Rolling puck, settled by Barham. Looking towards the back door. And it rolls on Landrigan. Marizito now pressing. Thomas Ivers with it. Coming in, walks it across, shot across the slot, and can't connect on that feed. Gavin Barham looking ahead now, drops it off. Landrigan shot, rebound, won't go for Dorico.
A good low shot right there by Landrigan.
And another turnover forced by the Bulls. They're pressing. Landrigan, shot, kicked out. Rebound is free. Ivers with the stick lift. Dorico trying to stay in front of it. It ends up Chris Lawler, and now RJ Pfister re-entering. Play is broken up. Now a chance for Thomas Ivers entering the zone. Waits for Jack Dolson, trying to create a 2-on-1 here. Shot turned aside by Ryan.
Big
McGarry
save right there.
David Wetzel with it. EI's Jack Dolson forcing the turnover. Looking towards the front of the net. Doesn't like what he sees, so moves to Lawler. Shot. Looks like it was punched out by Ryan. RJ Pfister battling with it. Thomas Ivers with possession. Bulls flipping it up, but not out. It's gloved down by Evan LaFada, who walks in. Fired a shot that rolled on him. Went around the wall. Sent back across. And now Jack McGarry to Evan LaFada. Tried to backhand it along. Bulls up and out off the glass.
Really strong shift right there from East Islip, as they were putting the Bulls back on their heels. Potentially really big follow-up shift here, as the Chiefs could swing the momentum back in their direction. Still looking for the first goal of the game. We're almost at the midway point of this contest.
And Travis, these two squads scored the most regular season goals in the SCHSHL, but also very, very strong goaltenders on both sides, so they've had a large say in how this game will go. Brian Slattery ahead. Pass broken up. It's loose. LaFada tied up. Bulls. Reedy entering. Towards the slot. Deflected. Slattery flips it out into neutral, and Bulls looking to reset. Alito setting it down, and Max Campo. Shot gloved by Dixon. Arnone versus Pepe. Face-off is tied up. EI pressing. Pepe gets it out of the zone. Looking ahead for Ryan Anatra. Moves it over to Pepe. LaFada shot. Glove save by Ryan. The windmill. I'd like to thank the guy in the comments who said, Quigley, get Jack a Kleenex. I've asked him. He said no. He's not as nice as he seems. Joking, of course, but EI now on the defensive. Bulls entering. Jackson Cantalupo fires it into the netting. And I have recovered from when Shane Reedy decked me. It's okay. And now Max Campo towards the front. Really knows how to take the wind out of you, though. Real heavy hitter. And right now the Bulls, Landrigan towards Barham. Battling with Luke LaFada. They're tied up, and looking for a clear. It's held in at the line to the slot. Looking for the shot. Won't get it initially. DeRico battling with Pepe, who gets the clear. EI enters. Luke LaFata with it. Anthony Pepe keeping it in. Barham down. Bulls and EI battling for it. Ryan Anatra comes away with it. Shot. Paddled away from the front. Adam Lakowitz. Cross ice to Gavin Barham. It goes off the wall. EI recovers. Luke LaFata. And CJ Guglielmo called for a penalty.
Yeah, I was just going to say, elbowing going to be the call here. And an opportunity for East Islip. It's going to be their second power play of the game. Said it a couple minutes ago. Both sides still looking for the first goal in this contest. And potentially huge opportunity. Could be a turning point in this game if the Chiefs are able to capitalize on the power play.
And one of their top 4 defensemen in the box, the senior, my apologies, CJ Guglielmo. It's Luke LaFata now for EI, another senior, so Thomas Ivers at the point. Off the faceoff and walking in shot. It's loose in front. Looks like they're all jabbing at. Can't see who's down there. I believe it's David Wetzel. Yes.
Yeah, after he blocked the shot, puck just ended up underneath him.
Yeah.
And that's why we got the quick whistle. No ref didn't want anybody poking at it for that long, so take the whistle. Faceoff will stay inside the zone, which obviously the Chiefs will be happy about.
And right now it's going to be LaFata versus D'Alessandro. Draws one back. Ray Sherwood looking to get that one out of here, but no such luck. EI, Anthony Pepe walking in, slides it across. Ryan Anatra steps in, pulls up, pass to the point. Comes out of the zone, Pepe with it. Back up the wall, Thomas Ivers. Cutting towards center, moves it to Marizito. Shot, kicked out, loose, rebound, and it's blocked. Sprawling to the ice, it was Wetzel again. RJ Pfister now trying to spin away from trouble, carrying it into the corner. And now pushing it up ice, moving it cross ice, continues to hold, pulls up, dumps it in, and eats a lot of clock there. Now D'Alessandro on the forecheck. Tries to move that one back up the wall, but ends up giving it right back to EI. Bulls now. RJ Pfister, D'Alessandro joining him. Ryan Anatra trying to drive up ice. To the outside. Shot is blocked by Wetzel again. Then a blocker save for Ryan. EI pressing, sent across the slot. Comes to Ivers at the point. Walking the line. Pulls up, moves it low, comes back to the point. Marizito collects it off his boot. Back to Ivers. Ahead to Anatra. Shot. Blocked by Pfister this time, giving David Wetzel a much-needed break. Now the Bulls fire that one down. 10 seconds remaining. Cantalupo out of his crease. Got a piece of it. Ivers gets the rest of it. Bulls get a partial change. Recollecting now. Lakowitz has it poked away at the line. A chance for Brian Slattery. Cantalupo ties him up. The power play is over. The Bulls are under pressure. Sent off the wall. EI has to wait to check up. Anthony Pepe chips it in.
Good kill right there from the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Really needed that decisive moment here in this game.
LJ Lena chipping it in. Adam Lakowitz under pressure from Evan LaFata. Puck sent around the wall. Jackson Cantalupo leading Trites. Enters. Pulls up. Tried to drag through Slattery. It's pitched up out of the zone. Raising the banners that time they have hanging here in Saugerties. And Bulls now resetting. And that one goes all the way down. Bulls seem to think that Arnone got a stick on it. Officials disagreed, so it's icing.
Just 4:37 left here, Jack, and big offensive zone faceoff for EI.
Arnone versus Evan LaFata. Shot from Dolson is blocked. Bobby Treitz pressing up ice. Jackson Cantalupo carrying it in. Backhand shot off the shoulder. Loose puck. Slattery pinballs off the wall. These lively boards here today in Saugerties. We get a whistle.
Don't think that was off the wall, Jack. I think that was off our official.
Oh. To be fair, they have been popping off the wall a lot here today. We saw that in the KPC game. My deepest apologies. Hoping that official saw it right.
Yeah, hope he's doing all right there. That one definitely did not feel good. Didn't look good.
Well, a lot of heavy shots in this game, that's for sure. And looks like players going over, checking on the
appreciate the
official.
Round of applause from the spectators here in the Kiwanis Ice Arena as well. Potentially the toughest job in hockey.
I'm sure goaltenders might disagree with you. It's I'll say this. It's the most thankless, and there's no game without the officials. So sometimes just have to be grateful to have them as that shot's blocked. Comes out of the zone. The amount of passion these guys have to come here, call games when, in all likelihood, not everyone's going to agree with every call. It's just a team's perspective, and they still do it every day. I can't imagine it. Pepe's shot ricochets away. EI had possession momentarily. Jackson Cantalupo coming up ice, sliding across, pulls up, fires over the net. And Ryan Anatra now carrying up ice. Walks in, shot, glove save. Another windmill from Ryan. EI has retaken the lead in shots, and this game might be 0-0, but it seems like they're starting to tilt the ice back in their direction. And Shane Rady did not deck the announcer, just so you guys know. That was a joke. But nonetheless, EI to the front shot. They score! Thomas Ivers puts EI on the board. It's a 1-0 game.
Right off the face-off, Jack. Beautiful play. Great passing there. And we'll take a look at the replay first from behind the net. It was actually the Bulls who won the draw, but Chiefs getting in hard on the forecheck. Ivers finding the soft ice in the slot, makes no mistake on the one-timer. Beautiful shot right there. We'll see if we can get another look at it here before the face-off. We're not gonna. I'll get a view for that view for you guys at home when we get a chance, but big goal right there from EI late in the second period.
Thomas Ivers opening the scoring here, and the assists from Ryan Anatra and Anthony Pepe. Now the Bulls looking to press the other way. Chip and chase ends up going awry, and now the Bulls looking to ladle that one back into the zone. Fished out by Jack McGarry, and
Jack, something to look for here. Bulls did a good job responding.
And now Marizito on a breakaway, forced to pull up by CJ Guglielmo.
I'll say Bulls did a good job earlier this morning against KPC. KPC jumped out, scored a goal. Bulls responded right away. KPC scored again. Bulls again responded right away. So let's see how they respond to this one.
Gavin Barham with the clean open ice hit, knocking the puck free. Walks in, tried to move that towards center. No success there. And Jack Dolson ahead. Takes a hit from Barham. Bulls recover it in neutral. Walking in now. Pass comes to Shane Reedy. Circling, wraparound attempt, no. It's kicked out, Jack Dolson, but there's a penalty going against East Islip. It looks like it's Chris Lawler heading to the box.
Lawler to the box. Roughing is the call. Bulls to the power play. Just 2:19 left here in the second period. And like I just said, Jack, they gave up a goal. They're known to respond pretty quickly, and definitely having a power play will help the cause.
And You don't want to let Brody Dixon settle even further into this game. David Wetzel has possession off the draw, moving it to Trites. Curling under pressure from Ivers. Pass to the point. Back to Trites. It rolls on him. LJ Lena blasts that one down. Ryan settles it. Elects to move it to RJ Pfister. Jackson Cantalupo now carrying it in. Curling to the point. Bobby Trites across. RJ Pfister has it roll on. Byan has to recover. Fires. Shot carrying off the end boards to Bobby Trites. To the point. David Wetzel. Shot rolling. Dixon. The acrobatic glove there to corral that rebound before the Bulls can, or could have, gotten a second look there.
For this power play here for Smithtown Hauppauge has started a little bit better than their first one did. First one, they weren't having as much success setting things up. 42 seconds into this one, and things are going a lot smoother.
Face-off is one back. David Wetzel to Jackson Cantalupo, dragging, walking in. And looks like that one rolled off the toe of his blade, I want to say.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a chance that Brody Dixon saw that really nice screen in front of the net by Michael Arnone. He's just planting his body right on the edge of that blue paint so he doesn't get called for an in-the-crease violation. And that's a skill, Jack. You can teach it, but the guys are the best at it. It comes naturally to. They know how to screen the goalie and just put their bodies in the way.
Arnone winning that draw to Cantalupo. David Wetzel dangling in to the outside, pulls up, trying to shield here, waiting for support. Won't get it. Anthony Pepe, the second man in, but pass intending for a clear. Broken up. Ivers still racing after it. Bobby Trites has to collect, reset in neutral. Bulls. Defenseman has it roll on him again, and RJ Pfister, a minute remaining in the period. A little less than that on the power play. Pass across to the point. Wetzel's shot. Ricochets free. It's loose. EI battling for it. It's held in at the line. David Wetzel tried to fire another shot. It's blocked. LJ Lena looking to throw that one out. It goes off Wetzel. Ivers racing after it. Cantalupo following. Forced to pull up. Pepe has it. Shot. Scores! Anthony Pepe. It's 2-0 East Islip. A shorthanded goal.
Does that qualify as a power kill, Jack? That was a beauty right there, and the hockey IQ on Thomas Ivers. Could have had a breakaway, saw that he was going to get caught. He pulls up, hits Pepe there, and look at that.
That's gorgeous.
Ryan comes out of the net, tries to challenge the shooter, but a really good shot, short side, glove side, and a 2-0 lead.
I'm almost disappointed I used the Roll TI headline earlier on in the year. Might recycle that one.
It was just a really nice play right there all around.
Shane Reedy walking in. Moving it across the point. CJ Guglielmo can't hold it in. It's back to even strength. The Bulls seemingly unable to respond. Find the back of the net with Brody Dixon in between the pipes. It comes out to Barham. Slap shot redirected. It's a save for Dixon and a rebound for Landrigan as time expires. Nonetheless, we will head to the intermission momentarily. Travis, before we do.
Yeah, provide a brief analysis here of the first two periods. I think it's been a good game between these two sides. I think we've seen really excellent goaltending from Brody Dixon and from Patrick Ryan of the Bulls. No scoring until after the midway point of the game, and it was EI who put two in the net, and we just saw that shorthanded goal right there late in the period, which really is going to boost momentum and boost some confidence for the East Islip Chiefs as they head into the locker room for this intermission. Real quick, just want to run through a couple thank yous here. First, Chris over at Diamond Mills. Want to thank him for the hospitality, the accommodations, really setting things up and hooking things up for the entire crew here, making sure that we were comfortable and we had everything that we needed during our stay here in Saugerties. Second, Rob Kleeman does an excellent job here at the Kiwanis Ice Arena in Saugerties. puts these tournaments together every single year, makes it a really fun and special event for the 8 teams that make it to this point. And it's a lot of hockey in 3 days. It takes a lot of work, and you got to thank Rob for everything that he does to make sure this whole thing runs smoothly and successfully. Chef Caleb and Kristen down over at the snack bar, taking care of us all weekend long. And, of course, the amazing people here that are local and residents of Saugerties, New York. Beautiful little town. Had an excellent time here. We've had a lot of fun. If you haven't been here, Hudson Valley Garlic Festival every September, massive event, and it's everything I've heard is it's a great time. Definitely got to check it out. And then lastly, I just want to thank everybody at home that's watching, tuning in with us. Over 400 concurrent viewers. We love all the support. We love that you guys tune into this, and I think, Jack, we're going to have a really exciting third period that all of these fans at home, all of these fans here in this building can be excited for, and I'm looking forward to it as well.
Well, we got 1 period left to go. We'll take a quick break for the intermission, then we'll be right back.
was a free play, man. What are you gonna do? I don't even know. Yep. Oh, really? Not bad, huh? Yup. Watch it draw. Neil on Testament goes, classless fucking team. Yeah. He was so mad, man. He did it against Rico. When Rico got thrown out. Suspended. Yeah, no, it's good because they do it automatic. At the state tournament, they do it right on the spot. Yeah. Like right away, you can see. Yeah. Yep.
And we are back here at Kiwanis Ice Arena for what is potentially the final period of this tournament. It was a long road for both these squads to get here. Bulls had to overcome Kings Park Comac in the 8 a.m. game. East Islip won a nail biter over St. Anthony's. And right now, Travis, I don't know if you're going to agree with this, but I'm just going to pause real quick because I saw you're highlighting something there. The Nassau Division coverage, we're not covering it because we weren't contracted to. The upstate teams and the New York Islanders High School Hockey League, they actually flip between who's hosting, so Nassau League wasn't hosting, so we aren't covering it this year, unfortunately, and sometimes that's just how it goes. Arnone in the dot, matched up against Pepe, and face-off won back by EI. We're underway. Adam Lakowitz with possession. Turnover forced by Ryan Anatra coming in. And now EI forced to reset. Ryan Anatra was circling as Brian Slattery handled the puck. Ends up back with the Bulls. Lakowitz and Guglielmo, D to D. Bobby Trites pitching it in. And a whistle.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams come out here in this third period. Gonna have to watch these first 5 minutes closely. As we mentioned, it's second game of the day for these two sides. East Islip on the quicker turnaround. We'll see whose legs hang with them the longest.
And D to D by EI. Now the Bulls heading the other way. Michael Arnone with possession and shot ricocheting off of Dixon, and we get a stoppage here. So the Bulls getting a line change up front. They'll keep this D pair out. EI going for the wholesale change. CJ Guglielmo, the Brendan Landrigan pass to the back door, broken up. Guglielmo trying to hold it in, but Thomas Ivers trying to pitch that one ahead, has it in transition. Bouncing puck, it rolls into the Bulls zone. Gavin Barham to Brendan Landrigan. Fires it into the opposite corner. Jack McGarry collects, throws it up the wall. Brendan Landrigan trying to settle it under pressure. Comes up the wall. David Wetzel's shot. Redirected, it's loose. Skips out. Backhand shot. A yawning cage, but Bulls can't find it. Landrigan's shot is blocked. Trites. Correction, my apologies. Slipped up there. Ivers firing that one out. And Bulls now looking to reset. David Wetzel across. Shot from Pfister, misfired. Gavin Barham looking towards the front. And a shot from Reedy. Turned aside there.
Couple blocks early on in this period from the Chiefs defense, sacrificing the body.
That one goes all the way down for icing, but it's waved off, and looks like Shane Reedy out now, centering the Salito Campo line. Bulls on the forecheck. EI with possession. Evan Lafata knocked off the puck. A chance here. Godbout entering. And RJ Pfister breaks it up. David Wetzel now recovering, moving it up ice. And the cross ice feed. Godbout getting in the way of it. Bulls recollect and Campo dumps it in. Chiefs. Godbout gets the clear. RJ Pfister's D-to-D pass is deflected. Wetzel sending it off the wall. Campo will chase Brian Slattery with possession. Timmy Salito takes over on the forecheck as the EI defender cuts towards center. A tripping call now going against the Bulls. Brody Dixon racing to the bench, and not
what you need if you're the Bulls here, down by 2. Going down on the kill here. Still pretty early in this third period.
And right now,
I believe that's Max Campo in the box as well.
it is indeed, and the call on the ice, as you mentioned, was for tripping. Chiefs win the draw, holding it in. Ryan and Natra looking to stretch the ice. Cross ice feed to Pepe. Shot. Careens off the end boards. Anatra pulling up. Fires it across. It rolls on Pepe. Barham trying to press up ice. EI holding it in. It's a miniature 4-on-2. Coming in. Marizito can't get the shot off. Lakowitz with the defensive stop. Trying to get it out of the zone. It's held in by Thomas Ivers. Cuts in towards the slot. Luke Lafata got a piece of it. Bulls get the rest of it. Landrigan sends it the length of the ice.
Chiefs doing a good job through the first 30 seconds of that kill. Just trying to set things up. And the Bulls, good response on the kill. Making life difficult here for East Islip.
And right now, it's Ryan Anatra carrying it up ice. Curls away, drops it off towards Pepe. Comes up but not out of the zone. Thomas Ivers with it. Knocked off the puck by Landrigan. A chance for Gavin Barham, but Ivers picks off the clearing attempt. And now Lafata resetting. Anatra enters. Drags, fires into the netting. Ricocheting off of Guglielmo that time.
Jack, you almost had a chance to reach out the window and grab that one. It came pretty close to us.
Well, yeah, but Travis, there's a net. Also, if I open this window, our above the net cam might fall, so.
We've had enough issues. Don't need that.
Yeah. Can say that again. Ryan Anatra sending it towards the weak side. Bulls trying to break that one up. Michael Arnone looking for the clear. Chiefs holding it in. Anatra pulls up, fires. Shot is blocked, recovers it. Tied up there by Ray Sherwood, who gets it out. Arnone knocks it down, chips it in. And 15 seconds remaining on the penalty to Campo. EI has to reset, and now looking up ice, it's Anthony Pepe. Pulls up, walks in, shot, lifted over the net.
Back to even strength here, Jack.
Arnone backhanding it towards Cantalupo now. But a turnover forced Thomas Ivers walking in, pulls up. Drop pass. LJ Lena fires. I'm not sure that hit Ryan. I think that might have been deflected beforehand. Now a high stick. But Arnone touches up. Bulls looking to regroup. Stretch pass. Cantalupo gets a stick on it. Racing after it now. Ryan Slattery with possession. Cantalupo can't angle him off the puck. And EI looking for a clear. Anthony Pepe tried to break it out. Bulls pressuring. Comes around the wall. Ray Sherwood racing in, but EI gets the clear. Jackson Cantalupo with possession. Entering the zone. Pulls up. Poked away. It's loose. Free. Trites keeping it in. Bulls. You got a whistle here.
I think it was just a delayed offsides there, Jack, and Bulls stayed in on the attack, so whistle blows. Face-off will come back outside the zone here.
And with 10:58 remaining, it's a 2-goal game. East Islip in the lead. Thomas Ivers opening the scoring, assisting on the Chiefs' second goal of the game, and face-off is won back by the Bulls, and now Landrigan shot on net, and they poke it in, but the whistle was blown beforehand, so it's no goal. A quick whistle as Dixon got the trapper over it.
See if we can see on the replay here when the official was moving the whistle to his lips, because that's when it really counts, and you can see pretty early on he had it going as the puck was underneath Brody Dixon.
And now on the draw, East Islip wins it. RJ Pfister can't get to it. No icing on the play. Now Evan Lafata battling in the corner. Pfister blew a tire on that one. Victor DeRico fishing it out. Brendan Landrigan Pitched out towards neutral. Gavin Barham on it. DeRico recovering. Landry entering. Drags, fires, rebound is free. Barham looking for it. And Alex Carino to the point. RJ Pfister's shot off the end boards. Can't corral that rebound and just ladling that one out of the zone. It's going to roll to the goal line. We get a whistle here.
Almost exactly 7 minutes played, and only 2 goals we've seen in this game, both in the second period for the East Islip Chiefs. Bulls have had a tough time putting the puck past Brody Dixon, who's been on his A game here in this one.
And Chiefs won the draw. Ryan Anatra pressuring against Lackowitz. Comes away with it. Looking towards the slot. Escapes. Still with it. Towards the slot. A shot. A glove save by Patrick Ryan.
Good stop there. Challenging the shot. You know me, Jack, I'm a big fan of when goalies get to the top of the blue paint, even beyond it. And a really nice save there by Patrick Ryan.
Face-off is won by EI. A shot from Pepe. Blocked. Walks in. Bring it to his forehand that time. Arnone now heading the other way. Tied up, Ryan Anatra with it. Across the slot. Luke LaFata can't settle it. Jackson Cantalupo one-handing it. Pressing up ice. Slipping through. Had it. Lost it. Still forechecking. Comes to Bobby Trites, the Bulls captain. Across. Pass makes its way all the way through. CJ Guglielmo now stepping in. Shot redirected. It's loose in the slot. Cantalupo. Ryan went to the bench. There's a delayed penalty and a power play for the Bulls.
Yeah, I think the call was made on some of the stuff that was going on in front of the net there. I think it's going to be a slash as going to the box. Pardon me, it's going to be interference call going against Chris Lawler.
And a critical power play here, Travis. Arguably a much score, and while I wouldn't pull a goaltender as soon as maybe Patrick Roy would, you have to think it's tempting to create that 6-on-4 advantage here, especially the way Brody Dixon's played.
Sure, it's tempting. Still a little bit too early for my liking, but
oh, it's too early for my liking too. I'm just an ardent
the way the Bulls set
chaos.
up the power play, the potential's there for it to work. The way they set things up, but you can't go down 3-0 in the third period here.
And right now, EI gets an early clear. David Wetzel with possession. Bulls re-enter. Pass across Landrigan to Trites. Curling in the corner, looking towards the point. Finds David Wetzel, shot. Careens off the end boards. Bulls looking to secure possession and can't hold the zone. Thomas Ivers racing after it, a short-handed break. But on the back check, David Wetzel forcing it free. RJ Pfister went after it, and now a shot from Pepe's denied by Ryan.
Almost with his second shorthanded goal of the game.
And now another chance, and he scores!
Did I speak a little too soon, Jack? Because there it is. Power kill at it once again.
And as you like to say, Travis, that might be the dagger.
Very well could be. Short-handed goal. He's got the overhead look, and nice job on the one-timer there. We'll show it to you one more time. Ivers working hard on the forecheck here. You wouldn't even be able to tell that the Chiefs are down a man here, and the seam pass across the ice.
Oh, they've leaned on their stars heavily here, and it's really been working for them. Now DeRico entering, firing, glove saved by Dixon. It just seems like anything you fire at Brody Dixon since the start of that first period against KPC, or not, my apologies, since that first period against St. Anthony's, he's just been gobbling everything up. Comes out to the point now, Guglielmo pressing, holding, curling, away from pressure, fires it across, they score! The Bulls find the back of the net, it's 3-1. The response that everyone's been waiting for, and
Big goal right
Victor
there for the
Dorico.
Bulls. Nice spin move up at the top of the point to shake off Ivers. And you see the shot. Dorico standing there using his body positioning. Stick down. And we'll see if we can take one more look at this one. Really nice job in front of the net.
All it takes is one, and right now the Bulls have found it. A face-off at center.
And they needed it, Jack. Crucial goal there.
Max Campo skating with this line right now, too. So Bulls going back to the old JV Landrigan, Barham, Campo line. And Guglielmo up ice. Barham on the forecheck. Guglielmo still trying to send it up front. Play is deflected, and Gavin Barham racing after it. Sent up the wall. It comes out to the point. Guglielmo's shot kicked out by Dixon. And now Evan LaFata over to Ryan Anatra. EI's leading goal scorer trying to lead the charge, but Adam Lakowitz with the big play. Max Campo couldn't settle it outside the zone. Jack Dolson entering, firing off the end boards. It's steered away from danger by Gavin Barham. And now Brendan Landrigan. CJ Guglielmo joining the rush. Max Campo trailing. Landrigan fires. Shot goes off. Back wall comes back to Landrigan. Towards the front. Comes all the way out to Ryan Anatra. Looking ahead, Evan LaFata using his wheels. But CJ Guglielmo gets in the way of it.
Great job working back there by Guglielmo.
And now Dolson on the forecheck. Looking to force a turnover. It's LaFata again. Shot off the wall. Dolson and Evan LaFata battling for it, but now it's Max Campo trying to lead Gavin Barham. Pass ends up back with EI after the Bulls lost possession. They're now looking to get to work on the forecheck. Arnone out in the corner. Chiefs come away with it. Thomas Ivers plays broken up by RJ Pfister. Fired it back in, and looks like Bobby Trites and Jackson Cantalupo out now. RJ Pfister under pressure, and Thomas Ivers now entering. Shot turned aside by Ryan. Jackson Cantalupo curling. And now pressing up ice, sliding through. Has possession, circling. Looking for the pass in the slot. It finds Trites. It rolls off his boot. He recovers it. Hands it back over to Cantalupo, who whacks at it. But EI gets to clear. A chance for Ivers. And David Wetzel with the strong defensive play. Bulls now getting a partial line change. Victor Dorico out. Cutting towards center. Tried to enter. Forced to pull up. Bulls. David Wetzel now. Bulls enter. Can't maintain possession. EI looking to ladle that one out of there. It slips by Pfister. Ryan Anatra pulls up. Throws on the brakes. Looking to the slot. Pounces off the boot of Pepe. And now Trites with possession. Heading up ice. Driving towards the net. Dorico shot. And they score! The Bulls have made it a one-goal game.
That's a massive goal right there, Jack. You might have spoke a little too soon when you said EI put the dagger in, because here come the Bulls. Two quick ones. Bobby Trites with the pass to the middle. Dorico collects it on the backhand, gets it right back to his forehand, and he makes it 3-2.
And right now, just under 5 minutes remaining. The Bulls trail by 1. Dorico moving it on ahead. Landrigan poking that one in. Bulls picking up the pace, trying to find the back of the net. As it's held in at the point. EI looking for a clear, no such luck. Shot is deflected, comes out to Luke LaFata. Pitching it out all the way down. Jack Dolson had a piece of it. Ray Sherwood got the rest of it. Adam Lakowitz steering it up ice. Victor Dorico now towards the slot. Passes deflected. Brendan Landrigan back towards the front. And it comes out to the point. Thomas Ivers wheeling up ice. Denied at the line. Ray Sherwood poked ahead by Barham, but too far ahead. EI's Luke LaFata now entering. Shot towards the front. Another shot. And now towards the slot. It comes all the way out. Brendan Landrigan looking to stretch the ice. Finds Bobby Trites. Gets it off the wall. Walks in. Dragging. Looking. Firing. Landrigan can't settle it. Comes out to the line and held in. Shot ends up in the corner. Bobby Trites throws it towards the net, and Dixon may have gotten a piece of it, but Ray Sherwood now has possession. Walking in. Shot. And that one goes all the way into the rafters. Was deflected.
It's taking a little while here, Jack, but the Bulls look like they've found the good parts of their game. And they're calling a timeout now here with 3:44 left in an offensive zone faceoff.
2 goals here for Victor DeRico, 2 goals for Anthony Pepe, and both of Pepe's coming short-handed here. Thomas Ivers opening the scoring for EI. They scored 3 unanswered. They've given up 2. It's a chance here for the Bulls to tie this one up, force overtime, and really change the momentum of this game. And Travis, it's worth mentioning, there was a time this season, back in those semifinals, and actually was on the call with Mike Brown for that one. You were calling the Nassau finals at the time. Bulls scored 3 unanswered. Chiefs tie it up. Bulls pull away with the win here. Back then. So if they tie this one up, there's got to be some apprehension maybe, at least for those of us watching, that maybe history plays out the same way this time, but it plays out in EI's favor.
See what happens here, Jack. I just want to note out, neither coach pulled out the whiteboard during that timeout. It was all motivational talk.
And Arnone bursting forward off the draw. Cantalupo looking for it. EI wanted the clear, won't get it. Thomas Ivers off the wall. Ryan Anatra collects. Looking back towards the slot. Stick is lifted, and it's steered away from trouble. RJ Pfister can't collect. On the cycle, it's Ryan Anatra to the front. A save by Ryan. Bobby Trites looking up ice. Turnover force, and a big play there. Bulls forcing a turnover. David Wetzel now carrying up ice. Tries to slide it through. Brody Dixon paddles it away. Cantalupo can't knock it down, and Ryan Anatra heading the other way.
Might be a 2-on-1 here, Jack.
Pepe racing in. Pass. Shot. Scores! A hat trick for Anthony Pepe. It's 4-2 EI.
And Jack, you might not be able to see it from this behind the net cam, but from our angle, you see Pepe absolutely humming down the ice to catch up to Anatra. He gets there, makes no mistake on the breakaway, puts it top shelf, beating Ryan on the glove side. You can see it here on the hard cam view. Look at this, creating space for himself, jumping up into the play.
And
excellent effort. 4-2.
The Bulls,
East Islip.
The Bulls have been able to game plan to some extent for Ryan Anatra, and it's hard to game plan for 3 different players, but Pepe just seems to be the chief that they can't seem to figure out right now.
2 shorties and an even strength goal now. Chiefs
get possession now. A arm in the air, a trip going against Adam Lackowitz. 2:40 remaining, and he's going for the puck, caught the skate, and Travis, that may be all she wrote.
Well, let's see if the Bulls can drink a little of the water that the East Islip Chiefs have been drinking today and get a shorthanded goal themselves here, as they absolutely need it. 2:39, 2:40 left in this one. And Chiefs now going to take a timeout as they're going to try to rest their top guys. Give them a quick, I think we have minute timeouts here. Give them a quick minute break before they have to head back out on the ice and try to lock this thing down. I'm sure Coach Mark DeBow for Smithtown Hauppauge, he's again going the motivational route. Doesn't need the whiteboard for this. Just going to try to pull every last ounce out of the boys that he can. And they're in it for a dogfight here for this last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They need 2 goals if they want to push this thing to overtime. I'm sure the Chiefs, the main thing here, main focus has to be just puck possession.
And I think you do have to mention this too, because for the most part, it hasn't been any one thing that can be corrected just by looking at a whiteboard. It's been, you know, every bounce seems to go EI's way, and I don't mean this in any way negatively. they've capitalized on it, and that makes a difference.
The best teams find ways to capitalize on mistakes.
And another shot going wide. They might be Pepe getting that shot off, looking for a clear. It's held in, battling for possession. Comes to Guglielmo, who throws it around the wall, comes out to the point. Marizito pinching in. EI keeping Ivers outside the zone for this power play, just letting him lurk there. So the Bulls have done the same with Landrigan. Might actually be the other way around how that started, but either way.
Other way around. Landrigan was stretching, trying to get some offense going for Smithtown here.
Now Anatra muscling his way through. Forehand backhand off the bar.
That was gorgeous.
And now a turnover forced by Ivers towards center. Curls, pulls up against Barham, forced outside the zone. Landrigan pressuring. And right now it's Thomas Ivers driving up ice. Poked away by RJ Pfister, trying to find that next level there. Battling now Luke Lafata. RJ Pfister heading up ice. Bulls defenseman stays along the outside. Shot caroms around the wall. Comes all the way out to Jackson Cantalupo. 1:17 remaining. A turnover forced by Ivers. Comes back to Cantalupo. Trying to settle it. Can't. Luke Lafata over to Ryan Anatra. Walks in. Fires. And that one goes off the wall. Might have been deflected by Ryan. Bulls trying to send the length of the ice here. Ryan waiting to go to the bench. 59 seconds remaining. EI still on the power play. Pass to Anatra, enters, walks in, fires. I think Ryan gets a piece of that one. Cantalupo will collect. 5 seconds remaining. Ryan coming to the bench, Cantalupo entering. It's back to 5-on-5, soon to be 6-on-5. And EI looking towards the empty net. It's pitched out all the way down. They score! A long, empty netter for the Chiefs. And that is how this one ends.
That should be the icing on the cake, Jack, as we just watch this one hit the center of the net. East Islip Chiefs doing what they can here.
Brian Slattery with that one. Patrick Ryan will head out to his crease. And while East Islip didn't lift the county title this year, they lift a state championship. And CJ Guglielmo now collecting it in his own zone. Out with Adam Lakowitz, Bobby Trites, Jackson Cantalupo, and Victor DeRico for this last shift. 4 seniors joined by Cantalupo.
Just going to hold the puck, and you see the Chiefs getting ready to celebrate.
They'll certainly put on a show here. It was a tremendous weekend for them. They lost in the round robin to the Bulls, and they came roaring back here in a 5-2 win with that empty netter to seal the deal. And Bulls a heartbreaking loss for them, and a great moment for the East Islip Chiefs.
Great tournament here this weekend, and well-deserved win for the East Islip Chiefs. They went 2-1 in the round robin. Only game they dropped was that thriller we saw yesterday afternoon. They lost to the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls team by a score of 7-6, Jack, and they get the revenge here this afternoon. And the East Islip Chiefs, the New York State high school hockey champions.
And as it stands, this tournament will end. No team went perfect, Travis. Just shows you how hard it is to win 2 games against the same team consecutively, especially in such a short turnaround period. Back-to-back days for these 2 meetings, just over 24 hours. And you gotta toss your hat for Anthony Pepe. He really willed this team to victory. At least it felt like that at times. You got some great efforts from Thomas Ivers beating Ryan Anatra, came on late was really good the entire time, but it seems like this EI Big Three, they took over when it mattered most.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at two guys specifically on this Chiefs team that just had the clutch gene in them today. Goaltender Brody Dixon and
Anthony Pepe.
He had the hat trick. 2 shorthanded goals. That's really impressive. Those guys were clutch in this one here this afternoon. As I said, well-deserved victory for the East Islip Chiefs, and they've earned this celebration.
And And we are back, letting our public address announcer take us away there. And it was a great season for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, and it was a great season for the East Islip Chiefs. One squad came away with a county championship. One squad came away with a state title. And just want to thank everybody who was watching here. And I'm going to let Travis take over on thanking the fine people of Saugerties, because he's a little bit better at showing grace than I am, unfortunately. But I just want to say it's been an absolute, I don't like throwing the term honor around, but that's the best word I can think of to describe it. Being with you all here this entire season, coming in here, getting to call this game, it's been an absolutely fantastic journey. Thank you to everyone who commented, who watched. We appreciate it. We hope you know we care about you as much as you seem to care about everything this company does. And to everyone back at the rinks, to everybody back on Long Island, just want to say thank you for this great experience. And Travis, I'll let you thank the fine people of Saugerties.
Yeah, so just one final time, we just want to thank Chris again over at Diamond Mills, really hooking us up with the accommodations, the hospitality, making sure that we were comfortable throughout our entire 3-night stay here. It was a great experience, really made it feel like home while we were here, so thank you, Chris. Again, Rob Kleeman of the Kiwanis Ice Arena puts together this tournament every single year, and he does a fantastic job. A lot of work goes into this. Make sure it's a special and unique event for the 8 squads that qualify every season. And I think if you were here or if you were watching on the broadcast, you can tell that it's a special event. It means a lot to these players, and a lot of credit to that has to go to Rob Kleeman. So thank you, Rob, for everything you do here at the Kiwanis Ice Arena and for putting this tournament together. It was an absolutely fantastic weekend. One more time, Chef Caleb Kristen down at the snack bar, taking care of us this weekend, really hooking it up. And then finally, the fine people of Saugerties, New York, your hospitality, your generosity was very much appreciated throughout this weekend. We really, really appreciated it. If you haven't been up to Saugerties, I've been plugging it all weekend. Hudson Valley Garlic Festival every September. It's a big event. A lot of people make their way up here for it, and if you haven't, I've heard some great things. Definitely put it into your schedule for this fall. And just like Jack said, I want to thank, on behalf of myself and everybody here at the Long Island Sports Network, all the great people we have behind the scenes, and all the people that are part of our crew that weren't able to make it up to Saugerties this weekend. On behalf of them, we just want to thank you guys at home for sticking with us, tuning in as often as you do, filling up the comments section. Jack doesn't get to look at it during the game, but I do. I get some good chuckles, and I appreciate it. And again, all the kind comments. We love what we do, and it makes it a lot more fun when you guys enjoy the product. So thank you at home for tuning in all weekend long of our coverage of the New York State High School Club Hockey Tournament.
We'd be remiss if we didn't mention everyone on our staff, because everything we do is because of them. Just have to thank Ian Benke, who did a great job for us here in Suffolk and in Nassau. A quick thank you to Eric Bellier, who did a lot of games for us. We also had Paul Trentini, Jared German couldn't be here with us this weekend, but big thanks to Frank Potato, Wally Mitchell for everything they do. And again, this isn't possible if not for all the support we get. It means a lot to us, and it's a bittersweet moment for the Bulls. It's a bittersweet moment for us here as well. And saying goodbye is never easy, to be honest, but looks like that's what we're going to be doing just momentarily. Switch the camera angle. And you're going to be able to see me and Travis sticking our hands out the window. Travis picked the wrong window, of course, but just want to wave goodbye to all of you and say thank you for having us here this weekend. Signing off, Jack Ziskin for Travis Quigley. Have a great night, everyone.